Yesterday, someone told me that he was business plan ready and business model ready. I really wish to understand what does it mean. Business plan, let's talk about that. I'm sure a lot of you here are doing business plan. You are wrong, you should stop right now. Don't do any business plan anymore. I know what you are going to tell me. Yeah, but some people ask me business plan. If someone asks you a business plan is stupid, there is no other word, and I will explain you why. Because business plan is a kind of hypothesis that is unproven. Business plan have been invented to describe very well-known business. If you open a bakery, you can write a business plan. Because in a bakery, there is no unknown criteria. That's why Excel spreadsheet became the first generator of poetry around the world. There is much more poetry written in spreadsheet right now than in Microsoft Word because of startup communities. And startup communities love to write business plan because in a business plan, reality always look good. Your cost is always 10% of your revenue. Your marketing is always 15% of your revenue. And of course, if you are an operator, you know that it's not true. It doesn't work like that most of the time. It's messy, it's complicated, it's unpredictable. And writing a business plan, it's like trying to write poetry instead of going and having a life. You can do a lot and talk a lot about love inside poesy. You will never experience it if you don't go out and take some risk and talk to someone you are not supposed to talk. That's same thing with entrepreneur. And business model ready, that was the first time I heard that. You can decide any business model you want, but the business model is real when people pay you. And here starts the other thing. Because you are in ecosystems that are much harder than the average, you have to make people pay faster. Silicon Valley can have free version of themselves for virality because, again, they have something unique in the world, is unlimited access to capital. You don't. So you have to make money, and you have to make a lot of money faster than anywhere. If you are building a company that don't have an obvious business model that is proven with clients paying very early on, even if what you are doing is not ready, I can tell you your chance of succeeding as an entrepreneur are very low. All of that comes down to one very simple lesson. Building a startup is not that hard in theory. The theory around how to build a startup is quite easy. Do something that people want. If you do it with enough intensity, you will be able to move at a speed that no one will never imagine is possible. And if you put this intensity in your life, then a lot of magical things will start to happen. And eventually, really good investor will notice you and they will give you the mean to go to the next stage. There is nothing you can do that is out of this very simple scheme. For a simple reason is that the ecosystem you are in is an ecosystem where track record of success is very low. And that's true for Europe, that's true for South America. The only two exceptions is China and the US. If you want to play the capital game, take a plane ticket, go to live in Silicon Valley and try to survive that game. But don't try to play that game outside. Now, if you are an entrepreneur and you are serious about that, then there is something magical online, is that there is nothing you cannot learn. We live in 2019. It means that everything you want to learn can happen online. And anything you need to know can be taught and acquired online. Don't underestimate that. Being now in Istanbul, Beirut, Paris, or whatever, it's exactly the same in terms of knowledge. Like there is no premium anymore to be in Silicon Valley in terms of knowledge. And so take the knowledge, acquire the knowledge, adapt the knowledge, try, make this your own version, and be rebellious. And that will be my last message. A lot of you are way too nice to be entrepreneurs, guys. Way too nice. I don't know if it's a Turkish thing or not. I know I come from Lebanon where culture of submission is very high. You have to respect your elder and all this bullshit. That doesn't make entrepreneurs, guys. Like if I was respecting my elders, I would have listened to my mom. And if I had listened to my mom, I will not be running the family. I will be maybe an accountant somewhere making a salary. There is always a moment, especially in culture like ours, where you will need to go against the society if you want to build something new and if you want to build something big. So be courageous, be yourself, and go big. Thank you.